Okay, now let's do the sleeve. I did one here. So it's kind of nice to see this part here from the inside. It looks kind of cool. So I'm gonna make one sleeve here and one sleeve here, hoping that the hand would meet this way. I mean, that's how we greet each other during Chinese New Year, like, you know, 恭喜恭喜. I'm not sure if the hands could meet. Let's see, because if it meets, then it will block this, right? Okay, let's do the sleeve. We're gonna make the sleeve in red. Let's get the red yarn. Okay, you make a knot. Okay, let me put this aside so that you can see. You're gonna chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You chain 4. You chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You chain 6. You go to the second stitch from the hook. This is the hook. This is the second stitch. On the second stitch, I'm going to do 4 single crochet with, I mean, not in the same stitch. I'm going to do single crochet in the next 4 stitch. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the last stitch here, I'm going to do 3 single crochet into that same stitch. Oops, wait. You should use the strand here, if not it will cause a hole. You make sure you have 2 strands on top and 1 strand at the bottom. If I were to use this one, it will cause a hole later on. So always use this one. So I'm gonna make 3 single crochet. Oops, let me pull this tight a bit. One, 2, 3. 3 single crochet into that same stitch. Then I'm gonna work single crochet in the next 3 stitch. 1, 2, 3. And in that last stitch, or call it the first stitch, I'm going to do 2 single crochet. So now it looks like this corner I have 3 and this corner I have 3. And here you have 3 single crochet, 3 single crochet. So now I'm going to do single crochet all around, which I should have 12 stitches. You go to this first stitch here, add a marker this time, and then you just do single crochet all around. So you should have 12 stitches in this row. So this is the edge, the back of the sleeve. So So now I'm going to start to do increase. So I'm going to do a single crochet, one single crochet, and then increase, and one single crochet, one single crochet, increase, one single crochet. This makes one set, and you're going to do 4 sets of this. So single, increase, and 2 single crochet, 1, 2, and increase, and then 1, 2, increase, and you should have 1 stitch left. So you just do single crochet in that stitch. Next row, we're going to do single crochet all around, where you will have 16 stitches. And this is 16. So you should have 16 stitches in this row. So now row 5, I'm going to do increase again. This time we're going to do single crochet in the next 3 before we increase. 1, 2, 3, and you do increase, and you should do 4 sets of this. 1, 2, 3, and increase. And this is the last set. So after this, I'm going to do 2 rows, sorry, 3, actually 6, 7, 8, yeah. I'm going to do 3 rows of single crochet all around. So from row 6 until row 8, you just do single crochet all around. I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 8. So this is how it looked like after row 8. You should have 20 stitches in each row, these few rows. Now row 9, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 2. 1, 2, followed by increase, and 1, 2, 1, 2, increase, 1, 2. This makes 1 set, and you're going to do 4 sets of this. So technically, after the increase, you should do 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then increase. 2, 3, 4, increase, then last 2 single crochet. Now row 10, just do single crochet all around. Which you should have 24 stitches. I haven't really counted. I think it should be 24 because we have 4 increases now. So this row you should have 24. And the last row, it's also single crochet all around, but I'm gonna add the yellow yarn. And this time round, try and cut the tail to as short as possible, even after you've tied your knot, because it's a sleeve. It's gonna be open up like this, a sleeve. So if you have a mess inside, it will show. So try and cut all your tail to as short as possible, or try and hide it to the corner. So once I reach the end here, this is the second last row. Now I'm going to add yellow to the last row. Oops, sorry. I am not going to do that. I'm going to do this way, which is, wait, let me see. Let me curl this and get the red one ready. I'm gonna change color like before. Then you yarn over the yellow. Like this. So the bottom here, you pick up the red yarn, but you put through the yellow yarn. You just leave this here and you can pick it up very easily. There won't be any stitches on top of this yellow, so it's okay if it's too tight. But if you're gonna crochet on this part here, it's gonna be a bit tight. So you just go through here, pick up the red, oops, and give it a pull. Remember to hide all the tails. Yeah, I didn't leave a long tail for sewing. I forgot to leave a long tail for sewing for the first one. Maybe I should leave a long tail for the second one. So make sure you just pull this a bit so that it won't look so... I think this one I pulled nicely. This one I didn't pull too much, so can you see the difference? So by right, it should be like this. Make it as close as possible and not to pull too much on it. Oh, I've reached the end here. I think I should leave a long tail for sewing. So you leave a long tail for sewing, make sure you leave the red yarn, not the yellow yarn. The yellow yarn, I'm going to put it through here like this. Bring it here over like this from the back and put through here. And this tail here, you can tie a knot with this tail. And if you want, you can also tie a knot with the red tail inside. There is going to be a hand, so I'm going to sew the hand here so it's kind of hide this knot. Gonna cut away this. Yeah, I think I should. Oh, okay. This one does not have much of a tail. So now, make sure this tail is long enough. Hopefully it's long enough to sew 2 sleeves. So we now have the sleeves like this, and this one I'm gonna bring it back to the back here so that I can sew it onto the clothes like this. Let's see if the 2 hands can touch. No, I doubt. It's okay, maybe I'll just do it this way. If it touches, then it might block this, right? Okay, maybe I'll just have it this way. Isn't that lovely? It looks so cute already. Just love doing amigurumi. Okay, now what else? Oh yes. Next, we're gonna do the shoe and the hand. You should have a small tiny hand chucking out here. Okay, the hands is gonna be a tiny hand like this because it's gonna be hidden inside the sleeve. So let me show you how to make the hand. You start with a magic circle. And you do 8 single crochet into the magic ring or magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you pull tight. Then you just do single crochet all around. No increase, no decrease. So you should have 8 stitches every row. Just do single crochet all around until row 5. Three, 4, 5. So just now was okay, correct. 8 stitches. So once you do second row like this, you just turn it inside out and Make sure this hole is sealed shut, and you continue to do single crochet all around until row 5, and you'll get something like this. And this one, I'm going to sew it in the sleeve. So you leave a long tail because I'm going to sew it onto the sleeve and into the body, so that this sleeve stays like this instead of, you can open up, so it stays like this. And this part here, I'm going to add a little bit of stuffing later on and seal here when I'm sewing. So now you just get the hand done, and I'll show you how I'm going to attach this to the body. Okay, I've made one shoe. I'm going to add stuffing. I'm going to stitch this up and sew it here, something like this. Make it look like the feet kind of chuck out a bit. Not sure if this will balance things up. Let's make the other side, the other pair, the other shoe, and sew onto it and see how it goes. So I'm gonna start with a magic circle. Once you have a magic circle, you do 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, let me make one. Oh no, this is wait. 1, 2, 4. One more, sorry. There's 6 single crochet. Now I'm going to do increase. I'm going to go to that first stitch and do 2 single crochet. Let me add a marker. I'm going to do increase in every stitch. Increase means 2 single crochet into each stitch. This is row 2. Now row 3. I'm going to do 1 single crochet, followed by an increase. You should have 6 sets of this. 1 single crochet, increase. And this is the last set. 1 single crochet and increase. You can do this type of shoe for your other amigurumi as well. So besides this shoe, you can start to do single crochet all around, and you will build a leg. And now I'm going to do single crochet only on the back loop. There are 2 loops here. This is the front loop. This is the front loop. We just work on the back loop, just the back one, not the front, not both. Just go to the back loop and do single crochet all around. So you should have 18 stitches, just like the row before. Did I mention the row before? I mean, you should have 18 stitches. So now row 5. This is the part where it will form into a shoe. I'm going to do single crochet in the next 6 stitch. 1. Now you use both loops. You use both. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. After 6 single crochet, you're going to do 3 decrease, or 3 2 together. I'm going to use the front loop and the front loop. I'm going to yarn over 2 and yarn over 2. And again, I'm going to do another decrease and the third decrease. There are 3 decrease all in. So this is how you form a shoe. And then we do single crochet. There'll be 6 of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm going to do single crochet all around. So you should have 15 stitches, and that's it. That's one shoe. I do not want to go too high because I'm just going to like kind of press it down a bit so that this won't take up so much of the space. So let me show you this one. I've added some stuffing. Oh yes, and this one I should cut the yarn first. Cut the yarn, remove the marker, and add a little bit of stuffing like this. Add a bit of stuffing. And I'm going to stitch this up so so that when I sew it onto the bottom, the stuffing won't come out. You can see the leg as well, just to show a bit of the shoe, that's all. Oops. Oh wow, it can come off. And just make a stitch across and press it down. This is the front. This is the part where we did decrease. You see? This is the part that looks like a shoe. So press it down. Make it like thin it a bit. We do not want it to plump up so much. And place one over this side and one over this side based on this. So this is not easy to sew because it's just difficult to hold this. Let me see, I should push my yarn needle to the back. Let it go to the back and stitch from the back. So the shoe shows a bit like this here. Then you sew it onto the bottom like this. Just make 1 or 2 stitches. Once you make 1 stitch on the body, you make 1 stitch across the shoe. Then you make another stitch here, and this way it will hold nicely. There. So it does look like a shoe, right? It's look kind of cute when they have shoes. So I'm gonna make a few more stitches because I only made 2 just now, so it's still not that secure. So remember, just make 1 stitch here and then make it go through the shoe. Then again, maybe make 1 more stitch at the back here. And make it go through here. And another stitch here. There, I think it's very secure. So I'll come back to you once I have the other shoe fastened, and I'll show you how I'm gonna sew the hands and the sleeves. Sometimes I get lost at words, can't remember what I'm supposed to say. Okay, I'll be right back.